Hey guys, it's King Dylan here, and welcome back to the channel. So today, if you have heard from my description, then I'm here to tell you guys the truth on how I was treated and how I was, you know, been going through during high school and dealing with these two toxic individuals. And this is not to bash nobody or send people hate or something like that. I'm just spilling my truth and to tell you guys of what I've been experiencing. Now, I'm going to go and show you guys a picture. Now, from my left is Journey Gonzalez, and from my right is Kimora Hines. Now, these two were a very toxic person to me. Like, one of them would like to yell at me, beat me up for no reason. The other would like to call me names a lot. I mean, not names. Would like to bully me a lot. It was very toxic. Like, very toxic. And I'm here to tell you guys the truth on the things that I've been through. So, I'm gonna start off with one person, and then after that I will get to the other one. And just to give you a reminder, I won't be going to the whole entire thing, like explaining the whole entire thing in one day. I'm gonna make some parts of it and then come back to it and explain the rest. But I am going to start with Journey first, since Journey Gonzalez was toxic to me before Kimora came into the picture. Now, just to tell you guys something, these two do not know each other. They really don't know each other. I just went through okay, here's the thing. The things that I went through with them is separate. It's like after that first person, I went through another next person. And I was kind of heartbroken, and they even hurt me a lot too. Like, they hurt me so bad for years. But I'm here to tell you guys the truth, and I don't know what was that, but I'm here to tell you guys the truth and about my point of view and my truth. So let's get to it, guys. Now, guys, before I would get into this video, I want to say, if you're going through some stuff like I am, just know that keep God first. God will always be there for you, and He will make sure that you find the right friend, the right girlfriend. Just make sure you pray every day, and hopefully that person will come for you. Now let's get to this video. So now with Journey. So when I first met Journey, this was how long? This was 2023. Yeah, 2023. Late 2023 on November. I don't know what date, but I do remember on November she was coming to my school, and because when I was in class doing my stuff, whatever, Journey started to open the door, and that's where I saw her, and I heard that. Sorry about that. My mom just opened the door, but I heard that that Makira is Journey cousin. And as you don't know, Makira is, well, technically says that that's Journey's cousin, but they're really not. They're just friends. They're just friends. They said that because they don't want their business to be exposed or something like that. Because they didn't have a home at that time, which I will get into that. But we were all getting to know. Well, and when it was 8th period, I was in my 8th period class. We were all getting to know Journey. We were all getting to know her. Me and my ex-friends, we were all getting to know Journey. And she was pretty alright. Like, there wasn't anything bad to her. There wasn't anything toxic about her. Or none of that. So, the next day comes, when I was in the gym, me and her start talking. Like, she started coming to me, talking to me. And I was kind of happy because some people will come and talk to me, but not everybody, because you know how people are these days. But she started coming and talking to me. The conversation that me and her had was very good. And then when days go by, we would continue to talk a lot. She would be a cutesy type, some which, whatever. But then she started calling, when we started continuing talking, having a good conversation. Oh man, this is where my heart started to, man. She decided that she will call me her best friend. Now, that's the most sweetest thing I've ever heard someone said to me or call me their best friend, because for one, I feel like I had something. I feel like that I'm special. I just feel like, because I feel like that because I did have friends, but they weren't really good to me, so I have to get away from them, which I will get into that when we continue this video. But I was way more closer to Journey than anybody else. Like, me and Journey are like this. And I mean like this. We were like this. And I just thought nothing could break our friendship. Nothing. Now, now don't get me wrong, she did do some weird stuff to me. She does have her bad ways. But it didn't got worse until 2024. But I'm going to explain 2023 right now. Late 2023 on November. But, well, no, this one is quick. But man, I just enjoy my friendship with her. It makes me feel like that I mean something to the world, because I felt lonely sometimes. Well, I did have friends, but sometimes a boy can be lonely, you know? So But like I said, she started. Don't get me wrong. She still has her bad ways on doing it, because when 2 months goes by, she's like, okay, she likes to be a freak sometimes. Now, you guys have to believe me when I say this, and like I said, I'm not saying this to just be freaky or something. I'm saying this to tell my side of the truth. She was touching me down there, down my private parts, and I got very uncomfortable for her to do it, and I kept telling her to stop, but she just keeps going. And she would like to put her hands on me a lot, and I would tell her to stop doing it, stop. But she wouldn't do it a lot like she did in 2024. Now, since we're done with 2023, let's move on to 2024. Now, 2024, this is where true color starts to show. This is where what is it again? Oh, where me and Journey's friendship started to fumble, when I noticed some troubling things about Journey. But it would be a further month pass by before I realized who she really is. And this was all the way into November. The drama happened all the way in November. And that's crazy, because guess what? I'm even surprised this drama had been going on and this chaos been going on for so long. Like, because of it, that was the worst year for me. That wasn't a better year. That was the worst year for me. And I'm even shocked that our friendship broke for almost the end of the year. So, let's get into January. So, January, of course, like I said, things wasn't so bad until April, but there were drama for January through March. Let me get to January, because things was bad. So when we got back to school, everything still continues with me and Journey's friendship. Like, me and Journey was still friends. We still had good conversation, but like I said, she would still continue to touch my private parts until further months goes by. She would still continue to touch my private parts. She would continue to hit me a lot, and she would still not listen, all that stuff. But this is where she started kind of yelling at me too. And first and foremost, why are you yelling? It doesn't make sense. Like, you don't have to start screaming, you know? But I also heard that, okay, so in January when we first got back to school, I also started hearing that Journey and Alex are dating. When I heard that, I was like, okay. Now, hold on, let me backtrack this. I did have a crush on Journey before Alex knows about this. So before Alex or everybody else, I was the one who had a crush on her. And Alex and the rest of the guys knows about this. They know. they know that I have a crush on her. And I don't have, for me, and do I have a crush on her now? No, not anymore. I don't have a crush on her. Not after everything that she have done in 2024. So, my feelings towards her has been gone. I'm no longer have a crush on that girl anymore. But but I forgot to mention that I did have a crush on her before the rest of my ex-friends knew about this. And they know. And Alex went and got with Journey. And he knows. I just feel like the way, because like Journey had told me that a lot of people likes her for her body and for her stuff. So I figure Alex kind of likes her for her body and stuff and that type, you know. But I don't really think that he really had a crush on Journey, but for him to like get with my girl knowing that I have a crush on her. Now my friends assumes that I have a crush on her. My ex-friends assume that I have a crush on her. But even though I do, but I be telling them I don't. I don't have a crush on her. Because I don't want nobody to know that I have a crush on her. I don't want nobody to know that I was liking this girl. But Alex is one of the person that also knows, but she still got with her. But and for him to do that, that's kind of a little messed up. Now, like I said, I didn't feel no type of way at that time because I feel like that Alex didn't really like that girl, but their relationship didn't last that long because soon Journey broke up with him because here's the thing, Darren be telling me this, saying that Journey is a hoe, and I don't really be believing him because I really don't think Journey is a hoe until now. But but now I think that she's a hoe because, and I'm not really saying, like I said, I'm not here to bash nobody. I'm not here to say this of hatred or say it in a rude way. I'm just speaking my truth, and I feel like that she's a hoe. Is a hoe. Darren was probably right. She is a hoe because when Darren be telling me this, she says that he says that he's been using. He goes on a dates. She's be going on dates with people. She don't really be liking them. She just be going on dates with them, and then soon breaks up with them, and cause those people to have a heartbreak. So she was really using Alex as a hoe, to be honest. She didn't really like Alex at all. So when she does that, and I'm going to explain this further because y'all because this is not the last time that she's been using people as a hoe and breaking out with them and hurting people's feelings. Like, she's been doing this since day one, and she continues to do it. But that's how she is. She just likes to use people as hoes. Like, go on dates with them and breaks up with them. So, yeah. So, Alex was heartbroken. Now, as I think of it, I didn't really think that. No. Alex was heartbroken. Alex was heartbroken that Journey had broke up with her. And when I heard her do that, even though Alex might be doing too much and stuff, I kind of feel something is not right between me and Journey's friendship. But like I said, that goes further into months not knowing. I mean, that goes further into months knowing who she really is. But this was years ago. This was years ago between me and Journey's friendship. But like I was trying to say, okay. Like I was trying to say, that sorry guys, I'm just, because I'm artistic and I'm trying to, okay. So, yes, Alex was heartbroken, but he got through it, and now, but he still wanted to date Journey, but Journey didn't want to go back with him. No. He was done. But Alex was trying to, but Journey was done. She was like done. She was done with Alex. But let's go further by. So, further days goes by, and so here's the thing. Now I'm gonna go ahead and skip to February. I'm gonna just go ahead and skip to February and not go to all this other stuff, because other stuff is not meant to be talked about. But I'm gonna go ahead and go straight to February. So, February, me and Journey's friendship was good. We were very good still. Now, this is a shorter drama, because the drama on February is very short, because no, what am I saying? Okay, let me say this. So, you know how at some point in time, I did reveal my crush to my friends, because my friends keep on telling me that my friends be telling me that I have a crush on Journey. And I kept telling them, no, I don't have a crush on her. I don't have a crush. So at this point, you know what? Since people keep telling me I have a crush on Journey, I just went ahead and told it out. Okay, yes, I have a crush on Journey. And I even told Dyron that I have a crush on her. And they knew it. Dyron knows it. That they knows it. So when further days go by, Dyron, when me and Dyron was sitting down, Dyron told me that she also have a crush on Journey as well. So when we were walking, so we were talking and walking, right? Journey was walking up to us, wanting to know, just wanting to be involved or be, what you call it, just wanting to know what we're talking about. And we said, well, it's none of your business. But she kept telling us, forcing us to spit out. Hey, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? We kept lying to her, saying that we kept lying to her, saying that we were talking about this, we were talking about that, but Journey didn't really believe us and was getting so desperate. So we started telling her that we have a crush on you. So Journey was kinda a little shocked and surprised, but we did talk to her. I did talk to her again on February, and she says that she's going to think about it and choose. But she didn't really end up getting with us. She didn't really end up getting with Dyron until like March or April or something. And she didn't get with me at all. But God knows that this is not the right person for me. God knows that. That's why I never have gotten in a relationship with her at all. Because God prevents a good person getting with a bad person and getting their hearts broken. That's how God is real. So we did talk. So I did talk to her again in the classroom, but she says that she's not willing to date us right now because she was going through all these other stuff. So yeah. But here's the thing. And here's what I'm about to do. She says that she don't want to date right now. But guess what? Here's what happened. After school, when I saw Journey, I saw her holding hands with this guy. I saw her holding hands with her. And when I saw that, I was shocked. And she lied to me. Because, for one, you told me that you were not going to get with nobody. How can you tell me that you're not going to get with nobody and you didn't, and you went and got with someone? That's how much of a liar Journey is. And this is not the first time. This is not the only time that Journey have ever lied to me. No, Journey lied to me multiple times. She lied to me multiple times. So, yeah. But how could you just lie to me? How could you say that you're not going to do it and you ended up doing it anyway? Like, it didn't really make sense. So I was heartbroken, and I didn't really talk to none of my friends because I was what did I say? I was very heartbroken. I was like heartbroken because I just couldn't believe that it happened. But Darren told me that she was not really, she don't really like this person. She just using him as a hoe. As because like I said, as usual, Journey like to use people as hoes. So I kind of did calm down, but it's like, even though if you're using people as hoes, like no, if you're telling me that you're not going to date, that's still saying that you're going to date, even if you're using people as hoes. But I did calm down after Dyron told me that. But sorry guys, but I was just because I was heartbroken. I was sad, but I kind of calmed myself down. So now let's see what time it is. Oh, 7:44. So so I was cool with my friends. I was still cool with Darren. I was still cool with Journey. I was still talking to him. Because, like I said, I didn't want to jeopardize the friendship. I don't want to stop being friends with Journey. I don't want to not stop talking to her because, and I almost did, but I couldn't because I didn't be friends with Journey because someone told me to. No, I want to be friends with Journey because of my own choice. I decided to be friends with Journey. I decided to be friends with her. So I was still cool with Journey. I was still cool with Darren. I was still cool with my friends. So then something happened between Journey and that boy that causes a breakup. Journey was touching, the man was touching Journey inappropriately. And Journey was getting very uncomfortable. So she told someone about it. And the boy got into jail, got arrested. So she was no longer with that person. And once again, twice, and I mean twice, Journey says that she's not going to date. Journey says that she's not going to date. I'm like, so that was twice that you say that. Let's go to March now. Will Journey keep her word? Let's find out. Let's go to March. So, March, and I'm not really mad at the fact that you're dating someone. It's the fact that you're not that she's not being truthful with me. She's not being truthful. Of course I'm going to get hurt because Journey is not being truthful with me. She likes to lie a lot. And I'm going to explain this further, but Journey is not being truthful. She was never truthful with me. Well, she was truthful sometimes, but most of the time she'd be lying. She was never truthful a lot. She mostly be lying a lot. And kind of rubbed me a lot. And the fact that my heartbroken could be avoided if Journey would tell me the truth, and if Journey would not keep lying. Like, a lot of people like to lie, and this person is no joke. But like I said, let's get to March. So March came by, So this is where Journey kind of stopped touching my private parts. So she no longer touched me anymore ever since, but which I'm actually a little happy that she actually stopped. But this is where now things get a little deeper. Now we're back to the longer months, and I'm going to just continue this. So when Journey, okay, like what I'm trying to say is that we were still cool with Journey at some days. But then when my days goes by, and this is where I start saying that, and this is where I start be saying that if Journey going to keep her word or not getting with nobody. Nope. Because here's the thing. I was walking with, me and Darren was still talking, and at some days, like I was trying to say, when I was in the classroom, Darren and Isaac was talking to each other, and Robert too, and it was about Journey. So something kind of happened between Journey and Darren. So when Darren started talking to Isaac about Journey, he was like, bro, come on, man. Why would you do that? And I was like, what? I was a little shocked and confused because, like, why would Isaac act like that when it happened in Journey? So I did talk to Darren about it, and he told me what happened. He told me that Journey, that when Darren was walking to his class, Journey had ran up to Darren and started crying on him. So Darren was calming him down, and guess what Darren did? I mean, not Darren, Journey did. She bent over to Darren's private parts. And I was like, when I heard that, I was shocked. Because I could not believe Journey would do that. And besides, she said that she was not going to get with nobody. And for her to do that, I was shocked that she went and did that. And then she left. So Darren almost got in trouble, but he ended up liking it. But when he told Isaac about it, Isaac got mad. So this is where Darren started telling me that he thinks that Journey and Isaac are dating, because Isaac would never get mad when it comes to a situation like this. He wouldn't be like, but he was mad, and I didn't really believe him at that time, because I feel like that he's probably lying until then. But hold on, guys, I'm finna be right back, because I'm finna get ready to turn these lights on, because it's getting dark here. Guys, I have to turn the light on because it was getting dark, because it was getting dark outside. So I might have to like speed this up or shorten it, or well, I might soon have to cut this and make this a part 1, because it's getting dark outside. So yeah, so like I was saying, so Darren was telling me that Journey and Isaac are dating, but I never know about it, because For one, Journey, I ain't thought about this, but Journey says that she was going to, she's not wanting to date nobody. She literally says that. So that, and besides, after that breakup, I thought she wasn't really going to date nobody. I just thought so. So, but I was wrong to believe in that. I was wrong. So, I didn't really believe Darren until then. So, Darren will still continue to tell me Journey and Isaac are dating, all this type of stuff, like la 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 la. But I started seeing some stuff with Journey and Isaac, and I saw Isaac sit next to Journey, and I'm starting to believe it a little bit. And Darren told me that he knows, he saw the things that they've been doing to each other, and they've been flirting with each other and some sort of stuff. And I was like they are horrible keeping it a secret. They are horrible keeping it a secret. So like I was saying, I was kind of believing it a little bit, but not too much until that day comes. So he was starting. So, like I was saying, he was saying I saw her sit next to Journey, but I didn't really think that was a big issue because I see a lot of people, because people can sit next to each other. So, I ain't finding a big issue. But I normally see Isaac sit on the other side. I normally see Isaac sit on the other side. But then she started saying on the other side. So then they were walking to classroom, and then they would. Now, I forgot to mention, when they were at the cafeteria, when he was at the cafeteria, okay, like I was saying, when he was at the cafeteria, he was starting having a lucky eye on Journey. He was starting to have a lucky eye on her, and then he covered her, and then turned that way. So when they were walking to class and and we went to sit in another classroom, he started putting her hands on top of Journey, and then I started saying, and I thought they were holding hands, but they weren't really holding hands like me and Journey was doing, because Journey was used to like to hold my hand. She used to like to hold my hand a lot, but it did stop though. But she was just holding the top of her hand, but I was like assuming that she was actually holding hands. But so that's why I say, why are you holding Isaac's hands? Because I was assuming that, thinking that they were holding hands. But she slipped up and she says this, saying that me and Isaac are dating. And I was shocked, a little shocked, but I knew it. I knew it because here's the thing. Because I've been seeing, because Darren kept telling me, first of all, Darren kept telling me, saying that, oh, Journey and Isaac are dating, Journey and Isaac are dating, Journey and Isaac are dating, Journey and Isaac are dating. I keep hearing that over and over and over and over again. But, and then I started seeing too, so Darren was right, and my vision was right. You are dating Isaac. And here's the thing. Isaac also, remember how I said that my friends know about this? Isaac was one of them that knows that I have a crush on Journey. But the thing is that she knows that I have a crush on Journey. But she decided to go with her, knowing that my friend has a crush on her. And if I get with my friend's crush, how would that make my friend feel? Isaac knows that I have a crush on Journey. She knows that. He knows that. He knows that I'm feeling some type of way about her. But so that just shows that you're not really a true friend. Because because I would never, if someone has a crush on this girl and I get with my crush girl, then he would, don't you think that person would feel some type of way? Don't you think some person would feel some type of way? Because Isaac, you know I have a crush on her. You know that I was having a crush on her. You know this. You know. And for you to get with her, that's not being a true friend. That's really not. Like, Isaac would always like to be a jackass and be this type of person. Like, I get we joke around and stuff, but getting with my crush girl, that's not funny, and that's not cool. So for him saying that I'm not being a true friend because I'm inviting Journey to my house. Sorry, Mama. Sorry, guys. That was just my mom coming out here. But anyway. But for her to get with my crush is messed up. And for him to say that I'm not being a true friend by bringing Journey to my house when you're the one who decided to get with my crush. Like, and speaking of come in my house, I forgot to mention, y'all, I've been wanting Journey to come to my house because why not? Like, me and her are friends. I have a crush, and not only me and her are friends, but I also have a crush on this girl. So I want to invite Journey to my house because on how I thought how nice she was and how respectful she was towards me, how she makes me feel. But so I did talk to my mom. About it. So my mom so I asked Journey about give me your mom or someone else's phone number, and she gave it to me. I told my mom to use this number, and she used that number to call my mom. To call the place, and the woman, some lady, told me that she was living in the placement. And I'm like, she was not, I was like confused and shocked because she says that she was living in a placement. And here's the thing. And I heard the news about it, and this is where it started spilling the truth about this Journey girl, because they were telling me that Journey is bad. Journey, oh my God. Journey is so bad. Like, she would like to cut herself or harm other people. She would like to yell and scream, talk back. She would hit other people, and she even hit her brothers. Like, Journey was so bad where nobody even wanted to adopt her. Yeah, like, nobody wants to adopt Journey. Nobody wants to adopt her. I don't. Nobody. Well, I did. No, I'm not finna get into that. I'm not finna get into that. Well, what am I saying? But nobody wants to adopt her. Nobody. So that's why she was still stuck at a placement. And let's not forget, she has charges on her record, y'all. This girl has a lot of charges on her record because she been going to juvenile center or to prison because of this. And they said that she's been acting like this for God knows how long. 8, 9, or 10 years? I don't know. But But they said that they couldn't come to her house until next week until another week because she can't go because she's on punishment right now. But my mom told me about it, and when I heard about it, I was kind of shocked because I didn't think Journey was that bad. But when it got to further months, I started hearing about it and hearing a lot about it, and I was like, oh my God, when I heard that to my mom. And I've been hearing about it in further months. I was like, oh my God. But back to the story. Journey decided to, and here's the thing, here's how Isaac and the others know. Journey decided to go to everybody and tell everybody my business. Like, she's not even supposed to do that. And I bet the people that she looking out for her, she's not even supposed to say that or talk about that at all. So for her to do that, that was a little frustrating to me because Journey, you don't go tell nobody about everything what's going on about you coming to my house, because it's going to start stuff up. Like, she's supposed to keep it a secret, but no, this girl decided to go tell everybody about this. And when nobody is not even supposed to know about this. Nobody, because it's going to start causing mess, it's going to start causing drama, it's going to start causing a lot of stuff. And that's how everybody and Isaac, and this is not the only time, because she's been also telling my business multiple times for further months. But so that's how Isaac and the other got this information. And so Isaac has the audacity to tell me that, you have the audacity to tell me that I can't invite Journey to my house because you're dating her, and that's not being a true friend. Now, I understand because you're dating her, but you're the one who took my crush first. You're the one that doesn't care about my feelings. You don't care about nobody's feelings. The only thing that you care about is Journey. And I get and that's alright if you care about Journey. But this guy don't really care about Journey. Care about anybody else but Journey. And that's it. Like, she don't care about anybody else but her. So for you to have the audacity to say that, oh, if you invite this girl to my house, then you're not being a true friend. Boy, please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Because you're exposing yourself on what you're saying about yourself too. You're also not being a true friend by getting with my crush. You're also not being a true friend. But when this, okay, now fast forward, days goes by and Journey, okay, like, now what I was saying, days goes by when that Journey and Isaac were still dating, but days goes by and I had like this what you call it pre-UIL for Concert Man. And just tell you, I was a sophomore at that time, so I was in pre-UIL, and I was, well, because every year we have a pre-UIL and UIL. So I was in pre-UIL doing choir stuff, but when I got back to the school, I started hearing about Darren starts Journey. Okay, what am I saying? Okay, when I got back home, everything was fine. I guess everything was okay up to that, until we got to the bus route, talking to other people, I guess. Well, we were just talking. It was finally the end of, no, not the end of the school year. Finally, afternoon, where people go home after school, and we were talking to Journey about, we were talking with our friend. So we were talking with our friends, right? Then when Journey came by, guess what Journey did? She grabbed his dick. His private. Yeah, she grabbed his private parts. She grabbed his private parts. And I was shocked when I saw that. And Isaac saw that too, and he got very upset. First and foremost, are you supposed to get upset at Journey because she's the one who grabbed Darren's dick? Private parts. Sorry, guys. She's the one who grabbed Darren's private parts. And here's the thing. He doesn't get upset at Journey. He puts that on everybody else. Even when Darren does not didn't do anything, he would get on somebody. Like, that ain't fair. Ain't you supposed to be mad at Journey as well. Like, why didn't I get mad at her? Because she's the one. Darren wasn't even doing anything until recently I figured out what was going on. But right, what it's it's whatever. But Darren told her that he it didn't mean it. So we walked out. So when I got out, remember how he Journey bent over for Darren? That wasn't the only time, because on that day when we were walking, guess what Journey did? She bent over for Darren, and she did it at school. She did that shit at school, and I was very shocked to hear that, because that I saw that, because that was unexpected. That was unexpected. But Darren was telling her to do that, telling her to bend over for Darren's. Darren knows that Journey and Isaac are together, but like I said, I really did not care for Isaac, but Darren knows that I have a crush on her. But I'm gonna explain that further when we get into these. But he started telling Journey to bend over for Darren, and I was surprised, in shock and surprise. So when she bent over for, I was started feeling some type of way. Probably for a little bit. But it wasn't too much until I found the truth further of what they've been doing. So when we got home, I called Darren and I told what were you and Journey doing. So they told me, why was Journey was bending over for you? What really happened today? And remind you, I ain't get mad, I ain't scream at him, I just calmly said this. What was going on? And he told me, Darren, okay, so when Darren and Journey was there together, he told Journey, he said something as a joke to Journey. He was joking around with her. And I guess when he said that joke to Journey about some sexual stuff, I guess, Journey was Darren got Journey horny. So they were doing a lot of stuff together, and Journey was doing a lot of horny stuff to Darren. Like, they were doing horny stuff together at the gym. And when I heard that, I was shocked. I was a lot shocked. And then I was hurt. I was hurt so bad, because I didn't think that Darren would do that to me. Like I said, I didn't care about Isaac, but I didn't think that Darren would do that to me. Like, you're supposed to be my best friend. You're supposed to be the one that's caring for me. And for you to do that to my crush, that's just these friends were so bad. These friends, I've been done so dirty by these people. I've been dealt dirty by these people for so long, and that's one of the reasons why I will explain this further on why, But that's one of the reasons why I'm no longer talking to them. Because every time I love this person or I do some stuff, they would like to take that away from me. They would like to take that away from me. So I was sad and I was hurt so bad. But guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you all for watching and listening to me. I hope you guys understand some parts on what I'm trying to say. This is not the end of my story time. I will come back for part 2 of this story time. So, thank you all for watching. And make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And we're almost at 9,000. At 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers. So we're at 8,000 or something for right now, but we're going to be hitting, we're almost there for 9,000, and we're about to almost reach, we're about to reach 9,000, and we're almost close to 1,000. So guys, make sure you subscribe, and make sure to subscribe, guys. Make sure to like, share, and comment as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. King Dylan signing off. Y'all have a good one, y'all.